All right, so it's 9:02, and this is pretty good to know. I turned the data off on the phone, and I can still film a reel. Let's see if I could download it. We'll see, save it. But that's good to know. I would not have known that otherwise. Anyways, we're the Friday the 20th of March, 2026. I'm off to the gym. It's my second day off because it was a canceled class that only had 2 people. Thank God I listened to the voicemail. So good to know I could do a reel without internet, without that the app works with the camera. So good to know. Oh, I'm in Wi-Fi. NTL Wi-Fi. Maybe that's it. So it's 4:30. We are we're Saturday the 21st of February. No, of March 2026. I just finished teaching at this place. And it was really one of the worst classes, like dragging teeth out, no one interested. I couldn't I just hated it. And I have to make them fill out evaluations and all that stuff. And it was really terrible. Anyways, and I'm not wearing a uniform. And the owner was like, "Oh, if I come in, I'll stop by and say hi." I'm like, should I tell him I didn't bring my uniform? I don't with uniform. I mean, the nice clothes I bought, I don't want to wear them. And then one person who wrote, and I probably know one person who wrote it, but they're supposed to be anonymous, and said, "Oh, lacks structure and all that." And the person's right. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I don't feel comfortable teaching this class. It's going to take me a long time to get used to doing it. And then I'm dealing with people who are not interested. You know what I mean? One person's doing work, it was really a bad environment. I'm going to be teaching it again on Monday to another group, and it was fun. We ordered pizza, and I like it when it's fun. But here, I hate it here. It's never enjoyable. Okay, so I'm going to put away the key. I really do not like working here. The micromanaging. If I forgot to turn off lights. Like that stuff, I just don't need to hear all that, you know? But I did take a few possible contracts that will be not here from them. It's 2:11 a.m. 22nd of February, 22nd of March 2026. Got myself out to go to the gym. 4 hours sleep. Going to a repair cafe after. That's what I had blocked out the time for. Even I refused to contract to do that. I gotta follow through. I have one dose of caffeine in me, but I feel, I guess, better than I did yesterday with that whole teaching incident, the whole whatever. I mean, I don't know, is that company... I've done worse things for that company already. I mean, I know I had come last minute for a class. I've, like a lot of classes that I don't even know if they care. You know what I mean? As long as no one says anything. It's just such weird. I'll find out if... whatever. But I guess what's making me feel okay today is that, well, first of all, I was able to get up and get myself out. I think what also works, or makes me feel better, I guess, my feet seem to be getting a little better, although they were getting sore again. It seems these toe spacers help. The first pair that I bought, the ones that cut the circulation off, I think also I had come up with a solution for my emails. because I'm at 19% of 100 gigs, paying 3 something per month for the past few years, which I don't want to do, and I gotta clean up my emails. And I see a way through it, finally. Like, I was even able to delete emails while teaching at that place. Not 1,000 like I wanted to, but still, I'll have some time after my workout today. I didn't bring any bars, but I brought my computer and the wires. Hopefully I'll go through the hunger, and delete some more emails at the gym, I'm well under 30,000 emails left, and the option too is to transfer, put them into bank accounts, which don't get me started with my bank accounts all closed, but transfer from the business that went bankrupt some of those emails into the second email that I had already done last year and hadn't followed up. I transferred a lot, but not everything, and then make another email all under Gmail to transfer my CPR emails. All these have attachments. That's why it's taking all this space. I got to set up a tier system so that not all the emails are on one account that has me paying for additional space, if that makes sense. So I have a better filing system, and I see that I see an end, I never would have come up with that solution, and it just popped in my head, and I'm like, that's it. So I feel like some of my ideas are coming through. My box on my kitchen counter, which I use for my products, I like that concept. I have not yet put the box away at night, but still, it seems very practical for me, so I'm happy with that. Little things like that get me happy and believing in my life. And my workouts. Weird. Lowering the weights, doing more warm-ups, and I'm sore, and I'm liking it, and I'm swelling up, so I feel good about that too. And I guess the main thing is that I've developed a few habits, David Allen type habits, and they really help me. Always writing the next step down. It's like second nature to me. Checking. Can't check everything, but at least I check the more priority ones. And I forget the other. I'm not in the right frame of mind right now. But it doesn't matter. I have my system that it seems like even like all this stuff I'm doing, I haven't stopped, and it's just like second nature to keep something going and moving more towards the end goal for little things, which in the grand scheme of things create the bigger things. 2:06 a.m. Monday the 23rd of March 2026. On the way to the gym. Groggy, but whatever. A little late, but whatever. Because I work closer, so I could leave later. So there's a fight. That guy, he's checking another guy for a bag, and the guy said he bought himself. It's like all this homeless drama. Anyways, I don't know if I showed it on the camera. I'm not awake yet, but yesterday was good in the sense that I got my mannequin fixed. I learned something. He really did a good job. I had to wait 2 hours because I didn't go on time. So I had to wait. But he split the wires. He soldered the wires together. He put these casings on it. Sometimes I have to see it done, and I'm like, oh, okay. He had like tools, like a wire splitter and stuff like that. And then I looked online, and I'm like, oh, some of these casings you could put on the wires, and with heat from a lighter, they shrink around it. So I learned stuff, and I'm like, okay. I thought I wanted to buy all that stuff, but how often am I going to fix a mannequin like that? You know, I do need a screw, I realize, because that's why it ripped out. But I have duct tape for now. But I do think something to get is because I brought batteries, and then I accidentally put the batteries that were in the mannequin, which were old, for like a few years old, I put them in the same little Ziploc bag temporarily while I was waiting for the guy to fix the mannequin, the wires, with 4 other fresh batteries that I brought just in case to check to see if the mannequin worked. And I'm like, oh no, I think I mixed up the batteries. Not 100% sure, but so I'm thinking at least I can get the first thing I can get, which is something I would use, is like a machine to check the battery life, you know? So I'll know ahead of time if the batteries will work or whatever. So that would be the first thing. At least it's something I can use. I probably won't get all that solder and all that stuff. Because, I mean, if I go to a repair cafe, it's done. If I'm not doing it all the time, there's no point. You know, I know what to do, but doesn't mean I have to do it. So then I got out of there by like 2 something. And so then I went to the library because I had my wires, you know, the cables for the laptop. And then I sat down. There was a cute guy there. I was like, oh. But anyways, I forgot that I had taken out my laptop and didn't put it back. So I sat down, I took all that time to get ready, and then it's like, oh, I had to pack back up and leave. So, yeah, so then I went to get compression socks, which were on sale, except one of them was just a compression sleeve for your calves. I didn't check it well enough. It was in the wrong category. It was in the wrong thing. But then I got 2 pairs. And I also found these corn pads. Because of my foot problem, there's a point. The whole reason I'm wearing the toe spacers is to try to not use the area that has a sensitive spot on now. But then there's I bought a little pad with self-adhesive pad that apparently if you wash them, the stickiness will still be there. I'm like, oh. Anyways, I have one on my left foot, and it reduced the pain of walking a lot. I'm trying to push with my left glute so my knee doesn't fuck up. So I'm doing a lot of trying to figure out what to do type things. Also, I forgot my white towel here yesterday. At least I think now, because I used the bathroom towel. This morning I was like, oh, I forgot my shorts. So I noted that in my notes, right? But then it's 4:03 and the corn pad didn't work. It's not sticky anymore. And I was putting on these, you know, and it was hurting, right? And I was like, okay, because it's putting too much space and it's creating more pressure on that irritated area. And then I take off the socks and I can't find this. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll try some tape to put it on. Try it again another time.